That was Arabic, bruh. Ay, speaking Arabic, bruh. If you're in the Arabian Peninsula, hot, dry, desert climate life will convince ya. Agriculture's tough, but distant trade can make you richer. So travel in a caravan and rest up at an oasis, where Bedouins are pitching tents as their herds are grazing. The kind of place you build a town up as a center for trading, attracting merchants who pass through that location. In the town of Mecca, that was the situation. And Mecca was a major religious site. It's got the Kaaba, a sacred temple with a cube design. Pilgrims used it as a polytheist shrine, where you'd find idols of the many gods or tribes worshipped. But all of that would change after the Prophet Muhammad came. Born in Mecca, orphaned at an early age, he grew up around the caravan trade and met his wife when she employed him on a merchant job. Cause he was trustworthy, many in his town were not. He'd go up to a mountain cave to think and pray a lot. Theory was visited by an angel of God. Wow, 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 wow. And for many years, wow, 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 the angel would appear with messages about the faith God requires. Said there's only one God and there is none higher. Same God as us, same God as us, same God as us. Same God as us, same God as us, same God as us. The prophet learned by heart the messages told to him. At first he shared them with the folks who were close to him. He showed how to surrender your will and submission to Allah. That's the main definition of Islam. And if you translate Allah from Arabic to English, it's the word God. Those who follow Islam are referred to as Muslims. In obedience to Allah, they practice faith, charity, and justice, as the Prophet had taught when he was preaching to the Meccans. Some were believing, but he'd meet rejection. The leaders were feeling threatened. If idol worship was stopping, they'd lose the Kaaba crowds, and that would mean they lose profits. Bye-bye. To preserve the merchant class riches, they attacked this brand new religion with scheming that was vicious. Left the Muslims so afflicted that they moved out to a new town, put roots down and built bonds of Islamic kinship. Up in Yathrib, the journey to move there is called the Hijra. It marks the first calendar year to start the Muslim era. The Prophet laid the law down and governed as Yathrib's leader. They would say that it's a city, so they renamed it to Medina. And the threats just kept increasing. The men had to take up arms. The fight for them to worship safely had them battling hard. But one day they captured Mecca when the foes backed down. They declared it a holy city, wiped the idols out. Ay, now the Kaaba's devoted to the only God. Ay, in the center of the great sacred mosque. Ay, Allah's message through the Prophet lives on. Ay, in the words of the Quran. Ay, it's the revered holy book of Islam. Ay, giving Muslims guidance they can base their lives upon. Ay, they'll be prepared when the judgment day comes. Ay, thanks to 5 pillars that hold their faith up. Ay. Shahada Salat, giving zakat, Saum and Hajj. Shahada Salat, giving zakat, Saum and Hajj. Pillar 1's recite in the basic creed of faith. It's the first step a new Muslim has to take. The second pillar's praying 5 appointed times per day, with the movements and the recitations done the proper way. The third pillar's sharing wealth in a set percentage. Not only does it help the poor, it's spiritually cleansing. Fast in the month of Ramadan's the 4th pillar. Food and drink at daytime or out until Eid al-Fitr. The last pillar is the Mecca pilgrimage. The Hajj. It's a trip on every Muslim's bucket list. The Hajj. They want to do as the Prophet did. The Sunnah's the guide to the way that he lived. Sunnah. With reports that are known as Hadith. Hadith. They're the records of his words and his deeds. Beside the Quran, they define Sharia as the sacred law code, spelling out what's right and legal. The legacy that the Prophet would leave was championed by the caliphs.